So here we go. Here we go. It's the free live power hour. And for anybody that wants to participate on Zoom and interact and talk to me and ask questions and experience what it would be like to be on a real power hour, um, just give me a reach out to me either via Facebook or drbeth at drbeth.com, and I would love to share with you information and free stuff and get you see if this village fits you. So today we're talking about key four, which is playful messy. And one of the things that I talk about with Key 4, Playful Messy, is Messy Mess Monkey, by the way. This is the character, the emotional compassion character is Messy Mess Monkey. And Messy Mess Monkey is a lot like Lilo and Stitch, where things are just a mess and constantly, sometimes even on purpose, being broken by the monkey. And there's big, huge emotions, big, huge feelings, and one of the things that this is about is after we've done key one, which is compassion, falling in love with what is, which is the container of the entire year, then we go into key two, own your story and transform your life, reclaim your sanity, transform your life. Key three, mirror, mirror, if you spot it, you got it. And instead of comparing and despairing, go for admire and aspire and see that everything that is in your life that you're like, oh my God, I love that about that person. Maybe, just maybe, mirror, mirror. Maybe that is the mirror reflection of you. And after you go through those three keys, sometimes, woo, it can get stirring up a lot of stuff, especially if you're in what I call the super duper 7-year old. And the super 7-year old is that part of us that I would say at least 80% of the world live in, which is all about being a good girl, being a good boy, doing it right, um, getting there better, faster, more, bigger, and just doing the right stuff. So at some point, this super 7-year old is just like exhausting. And that's when playful messy can really come to the forefront. So a lot of times we know what to do, we know how to do it, we know when to do it, we know where to do it, but we just don't do it. Anybody relate? Can anybody relate to the fact that sometimes we don't follow through? We're not in integrity. We don't keep our word. We don't feel like it. And I call this character, this aspect of ourselves, the inner teenager. And the inner teenager is that part of us that comes in, tags your life, makes you take the wrong turn, says, let's go hide under the couch and eat some bonbons. And the inner teenager is the part of us that is the joy and the fun and the playfulness and the going for it in life, playing full out. So if you're not playing full out, you are probably in what I call the super duper 7-year old. You may also be in the inner 3-year old. So the inner 3-year old is the young, pure, unadulterated, raw feelings. You just pre-verbal, like you just can't even talk. And the little 3-year old part of us, many of us have locked them in the closet, duct taped them, said, we don't have time to deal with emotions right now, no emotions. But I hate to tell you, the 3-year old sneaks out. The teenager sneaks out. And the 7-year old can feel like they are in overwhelm, overload. Laurie Danko, what do you know? Hi. Mwah. So good to see you on here. I'm doing a free live power hour. I'm on key four, Playful Messy. And if you want to jump in and say anything about anything, Laurie is one of my mentors from 1942 when we were at Saturn together. And we taught win, win, win at Saturn, the car company. We played with Playful Messy. We talked about how to get things out of the box. We talked about how do we find Hi Davita. We talked about how do we find a new way other than the things that have always fit in the box. So this month is about break the rules, turn it up. But it usually starts, I realized as I came into this month, in a mess. And one of the reasons I talk about playful messy, but sometimes it's really messy. And then you have to find the playful where you just say, whatever, I give up, I quit. I might as well find something fun in this process because, hi, mom. Mwah. I've got to find something fun in this process that can help me find the P and D. And the P and D is what is perfect and divine about what is. What is perfect and divine about what is. So, one of the ways to play with this month with Key 4 is to go through this entire process and just do a data dump. What's not working? What's a mess? And let me go first. I've had 4 weeks of my drbeth.com that has been in a mess. Like it has just been completely destroyed, hacked, um, totally messed up. And so one of the things with drbeth.com is like, I mean, I've tried all my super 7-year-old tools. I've done everything I know to do to try to get it right, to try to be a good girl, to try to get everybody in order. And the second I would fix it, somebody else would go back in and hack it and break it. Fix, hack, fix, hack, fix, hack. And so yesterday I got to a place where I was like, you know what? What's P&D about this? And I really had to just turn it over to Spirit. It's like, it's yours. I've done everything humanly possible with my tech team, and they're rock stars, which, by the way, I'll give you the end of the story first. They fixed it now, I think. But at some point, you just got to let go. Let it go. And that is also part of the playful part where you just laugh at yourself and you're willing to make fun of your imperfection and the fact that you just stepped in it and the fact that whatever happened just happened. And if you're still trying to hold on so tight, it can make you want to explode. And you can keep going and you can keep going. But at some point, one of the options is to go into your little baby 3-year-old and just cry your little eyes out and sometimes let yourself go under the covers, be held, be loved right where you are, not forgetting key one, compassion, loving what is. And then when you're in the storm of it all, the chaos of the drama of it all, another thing you can do is you can look at, am I bringing this in? Like, am I saying all men always, or all women always, or all Republicans always, or all Democrats always, or all teenagers, they're always, or all old people, they always. Like, if you've got yourself in one of these story gaps, maybe you're looking for the story. So if you're stuck in a drama of everywhere I go, people are mad, is there a part of you that's actually mad inside of you, key three, mirror, mirror? Or is there a part of you that has a story, key two, that's looking for evidence and proof everywhere you are? That's why when you're in key four, your little brain can just feel like mush. It's like, I don't know. Is it a mirror? Is it a story? Am I supposed to love it? I just want to cry. So in this month, it's taken everything a lot less significantly, and it's taken things a lot less seriously. Like just being willing to be wrong, whatever. And when you give your little super duper perfectionistic, good girl, good boy, right, righteous one a little bit of a chill pill, take a minute, give yourself a break, and just be willing to be wrong. So, one of the things that I do in a lot of my work is I say, do you want to be right or do you want to be in love? Do you want to be right and righteous or do you want to be in connection and know where your teenager is? Do you want to be right and righteous or do you want to stay married? And sometimes we come to the point where, like, nope, I think I want to be right. I want to be righteous and amputate, be done, gone. And then you're going to have some mess. And that's okay too. But give yourself a break for the mess that you are living in, and even compassion and grace for the mess that you're living in. So this month, one, I meet people where they are in their mess. And two, I double dog dare you to turn it up. Like if you are not in a mess, congratulations, by the way. If you're not having a hard time, I want to know who you are and just send me a I love you too message. If you are having a space where you are dialed and styled, ride the waves, fly, be free, go baby, go. If you are in boredom, and you're like, is this all that life is? Is it just supposed to be this smooth? Is it just supposed to be this smooth? Are we just doing it this way? This is when you can actually turn it up and ask yourself this question. Are you on the court? Are you playing full out? Have you taken in the sunshine? Are you bringing in the light? Are you feeling the vibes? Are you shining your light out in the world? Are you being seen? And is there, and I'm hearing myself as I'm saying all these words, mirror, 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 many, 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 many times. What you tell is a projection of your own prescription. So, just for fun, parents, one of the things that can be really fun to do is as things are coming out of your mouth to your child or your young adults or your parents even, and all you need to do is blah, 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 and what you really need to do blah, 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 and what you should be doing right now is blah, blah, blah. If you catch yourself with those words, write it down and see if there's any magic in what you just said that might actually be your own prescription. Just saying, just saying. I have a way of finding that 100% of the time. So as I'm talking and anything and everything that comes out of my mouth, I'm talking to my 3 year old, I'm talking to my 7 year old, I'm talking to my teenager, and I am intending to talk from my loving, wise self with all my inner family zoo in alignment. So that's playful messy. That's what this month is all about. And if you're interested in coming and joining us on the Family Power Hour, so we talk about family dynamics, we talk about things that are going on with siblings, adult siblings, children siblings. We talk about relationship challenges with you and a spouse. We talk about challenges with you and teenagers in particular, or toddler teens, or our inner child that is just erupted and annoyed at and triggered by everyone and anyone all around you. Even that can be brought into the Family Power Hour. And on Wednesday nights at 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central, that, and by the way, that's on Tuesdays at noon Pacific. On Wednesday, we do Women's Success Driven Power Hour. And this power hour is for badass, mamma jamma, super successful like super successful 7 year olds, doctors, lawyers, dentists, CEOs, um, mom managers, momagers, whatever you call those super successful moms that have everybody dialed and styled and everything is Martha Stewart moms. So these are people that are completely dialed and styled, and there's a tiny part of them that's like, I don't want to be doing all this. Or, when's it my turn? Or, how come I'm not the one that is, why am I the one that always has to plan? Why am I the one that always has to do this? Cook, clean, organize, answer the decisions, work with the kids' homework, blah, 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 blah. And this, by the way, could be men or women. The super 7 year old can be anybody that feels like, I've given my life to this world. Now, who's going to take care of me? When is it my turn? When do I get to play? And if you have any of these feelings in you, you will be in good, good, good company. If you're still one of those that you're looking for the goals, you're looking for the plans, you're looking for the path, you're looking for the way to get there, and you're looking for the right answer, I'm probably not going to be your girl. When you have all that together and you know the answer, the truth, the way, the truth and the light, the right way to do it, and you still don't do it, and you're so mad at yourself that you're not doing what you know you could and should and ought to be doing, come play. And this month in particular, you will love the opportunity to get loved exactly where you are, as you are in Playful Messy. And next money, hi Kim. Mwah! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Kim and I were in our doctoral program together, and he is the bomb diggity bomb. So I'm talking about Key 4, Kim, Playful Messy, and all about my 10 keys to compassion, how you get the inner family zoo all in alignment, and we need to talk. So don't don't be so foreign. Come back. Come see me. Come say hi. I miss you. I love you. All right. We'll to be continued on that. So if you have any questions about the Family Power Hour or the Success Driven Women Power Hour, and by the way, Kim, I would love to start a men's power hour. I'm just looking for someone that can hold the space of that. So just saying, just saying. And then today I did Coach the Pros. And these are for Dr. Beth certified coaches. They all went rogue on me today. It was hilarious. We're in Playful Messy. What do you expect? It's going to be a mess. And they're like, we can't be you. We don't want to be you. There's no way we're going to be you. So, Coach the Pros is not to become a mini me. Coach the Pros is how to utilize these tools and step into your own greatness. Use your greatness. Take what you want, leave the rest, and bring it into your world. So that's what I do with Coach the Pros to become a certified in all of these tools and concepts and songs and music and books. By the way, Kim, I have 8 new books that I've written in the last year. 8. I was on super 7 year old alert. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I also have one other power hour, and that one is the teen young adult power hour. Now you can't come to that unless you've been a parent or you've worked with me, and then your kids get to come. And I have kids from age 11 all the way up to their mid 20s, and it is like one of my most fun times of the week to watch these young adults get the stuff that many of us people took 60 years to undo in our little brains, and they just catch it. They get it. Oh, that's my 3 year old. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was in my 3 year old yesterday. I was a mess. Oh, I was in my super 7 year old yesterday. I mean, I was so perfectionistic. I was trying to do everything right. I was driving myself crazy. And then their inner teen, like, thank God my inner teen came in and just gave me a break. And I was able to just go chill and ride some waves. And I felt so loved and held by my loving, wise self. Like they really get this and they can talk the way I talk and really understand it. one of my best compliments one of the kids said a couple of weeks ago, said as to some of the new kids coming on, I used to think she was full of shit. And started working with this kiddo when he was probably 11, and will do. And and now he's in his 20s, and he said, I used to think she was just full of it. And what I realized was every single thing she said was the truth. I'm like, oh, score, winner. I can now die. Everything is good in my life. Of course, that is not the truth, and he still is my greatest adversary to keep me on track. And I love it. I invite people to find where they disagree, where I'm all messed up, and I'm willing to be wrong about all of it. It's all made up. So take what you want, leave the rest, and find any part of it that brings you more compassion, love, and playfulness. So I'm DrBeth.com. I hope my website's working today. It has not been for the last month. So maybe it's there, maybe it's not. And if it's not, hit me up on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, or find me some way, and let's connect. I would love to help bring more love and compassion in your life. And if you're fighting with your kids, or you're fighting with, Republicans, Democrats, and you haven't found a way, and you're amputating more parts of your body than you even knew you had, there is another way. There's another way. Like, we can actually find a way to hear each other and love each other right where we are. And I know this is blasphemous, and I know people that are hard over here and hard over there. They're like, I don't know what you're smoking, but I'm telling you, there is a way that we can have it all. We get to feel safe with our little precious little 3-year-old. We get to feel like we are successful and we win, and we get to be right in our own mind with our little precious and emotional super 7-year-old. And we get to live out loud. Be your authentic, bodacious, outrageous self from your inner teen, and know that you are always absolutely loved and held by your own inner source. And if you can't find yours, borrow mine, because mine will love you right where you are, as you are, no matter what. So, I'm DrBeth.com. That's what I got today for the free Power Hour. I'll be back next month, and we will be talking about key 5: compassion, own your story, playful, see, mirror, mirror, playful, messy. Next month will be self-care, decadent self-care. So, and this is not your typical self-care. This is internal zoo self-care. How do you take care of yourself internally so that you actually get to feel loved and there's no inner child abuse? So if you have that noise in your head, you're rat, you're wrong. What were you thinking? Why'd you do it that way? What's wrong with you? Blah, 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 blah. If you are like me and have that noise in your head, um, then these are the tools that I've given myself to help bring me compassion, help bring me love, and help me find my playfulness. Because if it's not fun, it just don't get done. That's the way it goes. All right, I'm DrBeth.com. Peace. I'm out.